NBA Draft Night is supposed to be the start of something special. It's where teams find their future stars, build their rosters, and change the direction of their franchise. But not every pick works out. Sometimes players come into the league with huge expectations, tons of hype, and all the potential in the world, and things just don't go as planned. Whether it's injuries, poor development, or simply not living up to expectations, some draft picks go down as some of the biggest busts in NBA history. Starting at number 5, we have Kwame Brown. Kwame was selected first overall in the 2001 NBA draft by the Washington Wizards, becoming the first high school player ever taken number 1 overall. Now, compared to others on this list, Kwame had a longer career, which is why he ranks at number 5. Over his career, he averaged around 6.6 points and 5.5 rebounds per game. Those numbers aren't terrible for a role player, but for a number 1 overall pick, especially one expected to be a franchise cornerstone, that's a major disappointment. At number 4, we have Hasheem Thabeet. Thabeet was selected second overall in the 2009 NBA draft by the Memphis Grizzlies. Over his career, he averaged just 2.2 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. For a number 2 overall pick, those numbers are extremely low. He struggled to stay on the court and never developed into a reliable player. At number 3, we have Darko Milicic. Darko was selected second overall in the 2003 NBA draft by the Detroit Pistons. He averaged about 6 points and 4.2 rebounds per game over his career. Those numbers aren't terrible on their own, but when you consider players like Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade were drafted right after him, it makes this pick much worse. At number 2, we have Greg Oden. Oden was selected first overall in the 2007 draft by the Portland Trail Blazers. He averaged 8 points and 6.2 rebounds per game, and when healthy, he showed real potential. But the problem was injuries. He only played 105 games in his career, which prevented him from ever reaching that potential. Before we get to number 1, we have an honorable mention, and that is Markelle Fultz. Fultz was selected first overall in the 2017 NBA draft by the Philadelphia 76ers. He came into the league with high expectations, but injuries and shooting struggles early in his career held him back. He has improved over time and become a solid player, averaging around 10 to 14 points per game in recent seasons. Because of that, he's not quite on the same level as the other busts on this list, but he still didn't fully live up to the expectations of a number 1 overall pick. And finally, at number 1, we have Anthony Bennett. Bennett was selected first overall in the 2013 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. In his rookie season, he averaged just 4.2 points per game while shooting under 36% from the field. He never averaged more than 5.2 points in a season and struggled with consistency and efficiency throughout his short career. Compared to other number 1 picks, his impact was extremely low and he was out of the league in just a few years. That's why he is widely considered the biggest draft bust in NBA history. At the end of the day, the NBA draft is never a guarantee. Teams are making decisions based on potential and projection, and sometimes those decisions just don't work out. And that's what makes draft night so unpredictable.